Damn, that lighting hits so right. I gotta post this. Damn, comments are pouring in. What is going on, guys? Will here, welcome to the video. So Greg Doucette just recently put a Natty or Not video out about me, saying that I am almost definitely natty. You know what, that kind of hurt. It did. You know, you want a little bit of doubt. So it kind of made me question my diet, my training, pretty much my entire existence. So I went onto Fiverr and I purchased a customized 8-week diet and training plan from a trainer, and we're gonna see if they have some better ideas for me. So hopefully they can help me reach my goal of being, you know, questionably natty. So I went onto Fiverr, went to the lifestyle tab, then clicked on health, nutrition, and fitness, and started scrolling a bunch of different options. And then I found the one that looked very intriguing, very highly rated, and very reasonable. So 4.5 stars. And about this gig, it's designed workout plans and diet plans for both men and women. And he has noticed in all capitals and in bold, there's a lot of false information out there, and I would tend to agree. He is natural, which is good, so that means I can trust him. And then upon purchase, you'll be prompted to fill out an 8-question questionnaire for an 8-week training program. That's like me saying, I want to propose to you after seeing your dating profile. You know, that's nowhere near enough questions. And then every plan will be different for every single individual. Detailed workout schedule, detailed diet plan, calories for each meal, full macronutrient breakdown, and he guarantees results. So that sold me. So I purchased it for $13.13, and then I got my questionnaire, and the questions were so basic, like I didn't even have to tell any lies or any half-truths. So it was like, what is your height? What is your fitness goal? Mine was like what everyone else's is to just gain pure muscle without any fat at all. My age, my weight, how many times I can go to the gym. I said I'm available at any time. And do you have any experience in the gym? I said, you know, I've done a bunch of different splits, push, pull legs, upper, lower. I consider myself an advanced lifter. So it was a 1-day delivery, and then I got my plan. And you know, there's a lot of questions that he was missing there, like do I have any allergies? Do I have access to a gym? What are my favorite exercises? Does size matter? What are my eating habits? What are my favorite foods? There's just so many things that are missing to make a customized training program. So I'm a little bit skeptical, but I'm not gonna knock it till I try it, so let's do it. Meal 1 is breakfast. Yes, it's breakfast. Okay, it's never too late to learn something stupid. So when you think of a bodybuilding breakfast, what do you think of? I think of oatmeal, eggs, and peanut butter. Guess what we're having? Oatmeal, eggs, and peanut butter. 750 calorie breakfast. This is completely opposite of what I normally do, and I'm all about doing things in reverse, but this is definitely not it. So this is meal number 1 of 5. Didn't expect anything under 5 meals, to be honest. And eggs, oatmeal, and peanut butter is as customizable as a cheese pizza, you know? But overall, very healthy meal, whole foods, but we are about to change that, y'all, with some Walden Farms. So there's nothing about Walden Farms or coffee in the plan, so I assume that just means free reign. So we're just gonna dress up this oatmeal. And if this really was customized, the fruit would be a banana to help me get that peanut butter down. And I feel like I just need a blindfold on to handle 2 tablespoons of peanut butter so early on in the morning. So I usually have Kraft peanut butter, but now we're trying today Adam's nut. So I've heard good things from Eve, that it tastes really, really good. Kind of feel like I'm cheating on PB2 with its ugly older brother. There's just so many damn calories in peanut butter that I actually haven't had it since a couple nights ago, actually. Wow. So let's hit up these eggs right now. So I usually cook the yolk for a little bit of drippage, how I like it. Okay, meal 1 is a wrap. It was delicious. Reminds me of my old eating habits, to be honest. So my total calories on this plan is 2,645. And then over the course of the 8 weeks, he's slowly ramping me up to 2,875, which I actually agree with. You know, you want to slowly implement calories. You don't just start off too heavy right away. That's just a one-way ticket to having to buy a new wardrobe, you know what I mean? So just adds calories slowly. And once you kind of hit a stall in the gym, that's when you add a little bit of calories. But you know, it is a little bit low calories for me. I typically eat around like 3,000 calories a day to maintain my weight. And he has me on 2,645 to build muscle. So it's not enough. Again, this is why customizable plans are really hard to actually be truly customizable, because only you know how much you actually need to eat, right? So, you know, it's a little bit sad that 750 calories of 2,645 are all gone for the day, but it is what it is. So not much time has passed, but with this meal plan, you're constantly eating, because if you're not constantly eating, you're not constantly growing. So snack number 1 is going to be a 1 whole apple, 100 calories, 1/4 cup of peanuts, and that is it. So you guys know how I feel about peanuts, and yeah, I don't think you should be eating them. So we're gonna go with 1 apple. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but for me, with the stuff that I ingest, we need a lot more than 1, but we're just gonna go with 1. And then next we got a 1/4 cup of peanuts. So thank God I'm not allergic to nuts, but I have been blinded by a few. So we got the salted peanuts here. I went with a salty nut, because that is what I am accustomed to. And we're gonna weigh out now. So I just busted a nut everywhere in the kitchen. All right, so let's try this again. So we are about to weigh out 35 grams of peanuts, and that is 200 calories. So I'm gonna show you guys how little volume this is. 35 grams of peanuts is just like that. That's just a handful of nuts. So although a handful of nuts is a healthy snack, just be careful with it. Going with all the nuts. I don't want to swallow this. All those calories I'm wasting. Okay, so along with the diet, I also got a training program that he calls the ultimate workout. So I took a look at it, and it's way different than what I would ever do in my entire life. So I did say to him, I've done upper lower, I like push pull legs, I like to do a lot of compound movements, but he gave me something that I am so against. And yeah, so we're about to go and absolutely annihilate my chest, and I'll see you guys when we get to the gym. All right guys, so we're at the gym right now, and he prescribed me the beloved bro split, y'all, and you guys know how I feel about that. I don't love it. So I like to personally hit each muscle group 2 times per week, but here's what he gave me. So we're hitting each muscle group 1 time per week. So with the bro splits, believe that if you hit it hard once per week, you don't need to hit it again. But in my experience, if you hit it once per week, pretty soon you won't get to hit it at all, right? So since it's Monday, we're gonna do chest, triceps, and abs. I mean, overall, the exercise selection is good. I can't complain, although there is a lot of volume. So I might need to, you know, layer up on the gym start to handle it. So, you know, we're gonna go and give it our best shot and see what happens. Okay, so the first movement of the day is the barbell bench press. We're gonna do 5 sets. The first set is 12 reps, and then after that, we're having 4 sets of 8. You know, it's just a staple compound movement for the chest, and I always start my chest days off with the bench press, so happy with that. Okay, so I just did the first set, 12 reps of 225, so I bumped the weight up to 250 for 4 sets of 8. So typically, I can do like 260 pounds for 10 reps, but I want to be conservative because this is a lot more volume than what I'm used to. So if you're doing a lot more volume than you're used to, taper the weight back, because if you go full out right away, you're not going to last very long. So just be very conservative with your weights at the beginning. All right, so we're only 1 movement into the workout, and I'm already like pumped like absolute crazy right now. So the next movement is the incline dumbbell press, 5 sets. The first set's 20 reps, and after that 4 sets of 12. So with the 20 rep set, we're pretty much over before it even starts, and that's a habit I like to keep in the bedroom. But so with that said, I'm gonna probably be pretty conservative and go like 45 pounds for 20 reps, and then probably bump it up to around like 75 pounds for the 4 sets of 12. So just wrapped up incline dumbbell press, and I feel like I'm ready to run the Victoria's Secret runway right now with this pump. But Yeah, it's pretty depressing. So before quarantine, I was popping the 120s for like 8 reps, and the 80s were hard for 12. Like I was struggling to get 12 by the end. But now we're on to the last thing for the chest, which is incline dumbbell fly, 4 sets, 15, 12, 10, and 8. Okay, so chest is done. Now we're moving on to the triceps. We're doing tricep rope push down. So just like the flies, we're doing 4 sets. We're gonna start with the highest amount of reps and then work our way down in reps and then increase the weight. So we're going 20, 15, 12, and 10. Okay guys, so last but not least, we are doing some abs. So we're doing a superset. We're doing sit-ups, superset with leg raises, 3 sets, 20 reps. Alright guys, well, it's gonna wrap up the workout. Oh, chest is fried. I can't even imagine doing it again for an entire week. So I guess mission is achieved, but I'm starving. I'm gonna go home, shower up, and make meal number 2. Just when you think we can't get any more bro, we're doing it again. So for meal number 2, we have 1 cup rice of choice. So I just got some basmati cooking away. And then over here we have 200 grams of chicken, and then the vegetables is half a cup not applicable. So it kind of reminds me of my partying days with Lindsay Lohan, because the vegetables for this meal are dealer's choice. So there's a lot of whole foods here, good stuff going on, but at the same time, you know, for someone who is not very familiar with like counting calories, if someone just says 1 cup rice of choice, like, you know, people will just put actually 1 cup measurement and put it onto a plate, and I could just be putting like shrimp fried rice, you know, and that's a lot more calories than just steamed basmati rice. And especially for vegetables, just because it's vegetables, you should still be counting those calories, not just not applicable. So, I mean, broccoli is not that many calories, but if I did like half a cup of onions, that's like 60 calories, and actually goes a long way over the course of a week, because that's like 420 additional calories in the week that you're not counting. So just be on the lookout for that. Always count your vegetables, and just always weigh your food, don't do cup measurements. Now I think there is only one way to save this meal from being super, super bland, and that's to cover it with my sauce. My favorite sauce, Frank's Red Hot. So, I mean, white rice, chicken breast, broccoli, you can't really go wrong. It's all really good food, good quality protein, good quality carbs, pretty low in fat. Not very exciting of a meal, and I usually like to be excited when I eat, because that's kind of the point of living, you know what I mean? I don't wanna be like daunting meal after meal. And that's kind of the point of, you know, tracking your calories and your macros versus following a meal plan. You don't need to follow a meal plan. It's pretty damn stupid. You don't want to be eating the same things every single day, you know? So that's why I always recommend, if you have the calories and you have the macros, you know, plug in different foods to fit those macros or the calories, and, you know, just have fun with it, and you'll find foods that, you know, that you enjoy and that you look forward to eating. And it keeps you sustainable on a diet. Like if I ate like this all the time, I'd be off the diet by probably midnight tonight, which is probably what is gonna happen. Okay guys, so meal number 2 is in the books. Feeling good, feeling full. It's actually kind of nice to not have like food that's like, that bloats you a lot, like the xanthan gum and stuff, although I am missing my anabolic ice cream, but I'm gonna go do some work and I'll see you guys in like 2 hours. Okay guys, so it's just a little after 5 o'clock now, and it's time for snack number 2, and I am not happy about snack number 2 because we are drinking our calories and we have another big handful of nuts. So, I mean, at least it's customized enough to know that I have a supplement sponsor that I need to plug. So I'm gonna be using some Iso Smooth by Blue Star, as always, Tenny10 for 10% off. So we're gonna go into 2 scoops with some actual milk, not a nut milk. So neither I or the cow consented to this, which is just absolutely absurd. So 2 cups, which is 260 calories. All right, good. So now we're gonna go into 2 scoops of protein. So a very big tip is you wanna weigh your scoops of protein, because on the back it says, for example, 1 scoop is 33 grams. And let's see if it's actually 33 grams. So here we go, looks like a leveled scoop. 42 grams. So that's a lot of extra calories. So always weigh your protein powders out. So we had to go with 66 grams here. Good, and the second component to this snack is the thing that I wish was milked, and that is some cashews. So we're gonna go in with, what is it now? 28 grams, which is 150 calories. So this meal this meal is 650 calories, and it's bringing a tear to my eye. Is this actually like a joke? There we go. So that is 28 grams of cashews, 2 scoops of protein, and I have the urge to just like toss this into a blender with some xanthan gum, maybe some anabolic ice cream, but we're not gonna do that. So that's my snack, and we have like one more meal to go. So just like for fun, I just threw away another $46 and bought another program on Fiverr, and I just got it now, and there are quite a few differences. So the reason why I wanted to buy this one is to compare it to the $13 one and see if there's actually any major differences. So when I bought the program, I got a questionnaire just like the first one, and it's pretty much the same generic questions like my height, my weight, what do I think my training level is. They asked me if I have access to a gym, so there's a little bit more detail in this one, but it's honestly nothing crazy. $46 is a lot of money to spend on a program. And when I'm looking at this program, it has me starting at 3,000 calories. I'm gonna ramp up to 3,200 calories. So yes, that is closer to what I actually eat now, but the program I'm on today is on 2,645 calories. So that's a pretty big calorie gap right there. So if I'm someone trying to shop online for a custom program, I could have just bought one that was 2,645 or one that's 3,000. It all depends on which one I kind of found first. So I could have been in trouble and gained a lot of weight, or I could have under ate. So again, nobody knows how many calories you need other than you. So this one has me doing push, pull, legs, upper, lower. So in the gym 5 days a week, I'm hitting every muscle group twice a week. So I actually kind of like that split. I've done this one before. It's really nice how they kind of outline, how to do the movement, which I think is key, especially for someone who is new to the gym. But in terms of like the actual exercises, it's not really, tailored to me. Like I don't like doing like certain movements here. Like I don't like doing close grip bench presses, and it's in the program. They should have asked me that. So, this just goes to show you guys that like when you're shopping for a program online, this is gonna be the quality that you get. This is like the top-notch quality, unless you're actually like FaceTiming the person who's giving you the program so that you actually speak to them and give them all the information on your life. People cannot make programs, based off 9 questions for you personally. So I can almost guarantee you that this routine he has given to multiple different people, and the only thing that's actually customized here could be my calories based off a formula he found online. From my perspective as a personal trainer, I think that I would have to actually sit down and talk with the client, FaceTime them, only take on a certain amount of people, and really focus with them, 24/7 support, email, text, whatever it is. Yeah, so $46, I mean, this is a bunch of stuff that I could easily just, find online for free, which is like the big thing here. I spent $46. I could have just went online to YouTube, just searched it up on the internet for free, and got the exact same information. So before you spend your money, go online and just search, and you'll probably find exactly what you're gonna pay for. Oh, hey guys, what's up? So time for the last meal of the day, meal number 3. So usually by this time of the day, I'm making like an epic feast of like 65% of my daily calories, but today I'm not so lucky. So this meal is pretty low volume, pretty modest, and I'm starving. So this is why I save most of my calories for later on in the day. So I'm gonna be going to bed pretty hungry tonight, which isn't such a bad thing. So on the menu, we got 150 grams of extra lean ground beef. We have half a cup of vegetables of choice, just going with my beloved zucchini. And then it says for the carb source, a potato, 250 calories. I love potato. It reminds me a lot of myself, a very versatile thing that can be had in many different ways. So we're gonna steam the potatoes, gonna just saute up the ground beef and the zucchini, and then that's dinner, and then we're gonna wrap up the night with just a little bit of a talk. Last meal of the day, we have a bit of a beef sweet potato hash situation going on. Gonna add some of my boy G Hughes on top. He makes any meat desirable, in my opinion. And I'm just surprised there's no nuts in this meal. Oh my God. Are you mocking me? She's mocking me.
Never.
You have no idea how many nuts I had today.
How many nuts?
A lot. Like I'm starving and I have a belly full of nuts. Oh man, I added some cumin, some chili pow on that beef. It does wonders. So after this meal, I'm gonna be at 2,645 calories. I'm still pretty hungry. This is a great example of how 2,645 calories actually looks like 1,500 calories. It's like when you hand in a test and you forgot there's actually questions on the back side of the paper. So yeah, I would say this is kind of like a fail. Although, you know, a lot of good whole foods, it's just not for me. In the end, there's nothing actively harmful about the plan I followed today. If you're someone who has no idea what to do, you have no direction, then this plan is like bumpers and 5-pin bowling. It's gonna prevent you from going into the gutter, but if you rely on it solely, you can't be having that much fun. You know, fitness and nutrition is all about enjoyment and sustainability. And if you buy one of these customized plans online, most oftentimes they're not actually customized for you and you're not gonna be able to stick to it. That's just how it is. So I urge you guys, before you spend your hard-earned money, to go online and find some information first, because most of the time you will be able to find it for free. And when I provide you guys my workout plans online, I don't expect you guys to be just following it to the T. I expect you guys to take what you want from it, something that you might find interesting. There's some things that I might do that you might not actually like, and that's totally cool. You know, pick and choose from different sources and make something your own. And that's all I'm trying to tell you guys in this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.